How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some ghost videos you probably shouldn't watch alone in the dark. So turn those lights back on, hit that subscribe button and get ready for more mysterious content just like this. Most of the time when you're driving down a busy highway, you probably aren't thinking about the possibility that spirits could be lurking nearby. However, if this chilling video is to be believed, then maybe you should take the time to look around a little more closely on your next nighttime drive. On first glance, this video posted to TikTok by MKLogan6 doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. It appears to have been captured on a cell phone camera on a walkway along the side of a busy road. The light is dim, but the walkway is illuminated by a combination of street lights from above, as well as the headlights from passing cars. If you pay close attention to the area of the walkway where the arrow's pointing, it appears that the camera has caught something rather chilling. Take a look. There's a ghostly looking figure lurking in the shadows. Unfortunately, it never gets close enough to the camera to record any definite features. However, we can see that it appears to be wearing a long white dress and has dark hair covering its face. Sightings of ghostly women in white are common. Folklore tells that a woman in white is the spirit of a woman who died tragically, often in heartbreak, forced to wander the earth mourning whatever it is that she's lost. This raises the possibility that the so-called ghost seen in this video could have met a tragic end along this very roadway. Some more skeptically minded viewers believe that rather than depicting a spirit, this video most likely shows an ordinary woman walking along the roadway. However, the most chilling feature of the figure in the video is that at times it appears to be transparent and seems to vanish when not illuminated by the bright headlights of passing cars. Take another look. So what do you think's been captured in this creepy video? A wandering spirit perhaps? Or is it just a person walking down the roadway illuminated by headlights? Love to hear your take on this one in the comments section below. Just want to let you know today's episode is brought to you by Grand Hotel Mania on mobile. Now it's awesome sponsors like these that allow us to keep making the content that you know and love. Grand Hotel Mania is an awesome free mobile game in which players manage a hotel. It's super simple but really engaging at the same time. It's full of time management tasks that really get your brain active and involved. You have to improve your hotel and keep guests happy at the same time, so it gets you thinking in fun, dynamic ways. Its graphic style is easy on the eyes too. I play this game in those quiet moments in the day between researching creepy things on the internet, writing scripts and doing voiceovers. And it's been an absolute lifesaver during quarantine. It's a moorish little package that you can pick up and play for as long or as little as you like, so it fits perfectly into busy days and not so busy days. So please support our channel and download the game, it's absolutely free. There's a link in the description box below and it's pinned in the comments. Are young children more sensitive to the spirit world? Many parents and paranormal experts believe that they are, and it seems this video from the YouTube channel Ria and Shay's Fun may provide evidence for this theory. The video shows a mum chatting with her young daughter. The toddler's playing casually on the floor, while her mother questions her about a visitor that's apparently been interrupting her fun time.
Where's the man? Where?
Man.
Show Mama where's the man.
The toddler claims that a man regularly watches her from the stairs.
Nobody there.
Point.
Is he on the stairs?
Yes.
Is he standing there?
Yes.
Where?
According to the video's description, sometimes the girl is quite scared of the man, refusing to go near the area. In the video, the girl points to the stairs, claiming that the man's there now. However, the camera shows that no one's visible standing there.
Is he standing there?
Yes.
Where?
Some attribute these childhood ghost sightings to an overactive imagination. It certainly isn't uncommon for young children to have imaginary friends. However, this does raise a rather eerie question. Can children really see ghosts? Some parents believe that they can. They see the very real fear that their children have for their invisible visitors, making them more inclined to believe that something paranormal is in fact nearby. With more and more stories coming out about children supposedly seeing spirits, it seems likely this could be a very real possibility. To any parents watching this video, I'll throw this question out to you. What do you think? Are children more susceptible to the paranormal? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
Is he standing there?
Yes.
Where?
It seems that even bikers can be the victims of a ghostly encounter. In this video from YouTuber Mookie Jobs, this man has an experience that he won't soon forget. The clip shows a dark dirt road. There are no street lights, so the only light comes from his bike. Suddenly, a strange white shape appears in the distance. The figure seems to be approximately the size of a human, but amorphous with no defining features. As the bike approaches, the figure's lit up and almost appears to glow in the dark. The biker screams as he almost veers off the road. Many commenters on the video are certain that the footage is a hoax, stating the figure looks like someone just wearing a bedsheet. However, others cite the bright whiteness of the figure and its lack of discernible features as evidence the footage is real. Usually, lack of detail can be attributed to poor camera quality. However, in this case, the footage is quite clear. Even when you pause the clip or slow it down, the figure appears vague and ethereal, while the other details of the road and its surroundings are quite clear. Whether this is a human or something else, the figure in the video certainly seems to have frightened the man riding the bike. His terrified reaction is enough to convince many viewers that this truly was a real spiritual encounter. Does this clip, posted to YouTube by James Morales, really show a spirit caught on camera? According to the uploader, his daughter captured this creepy footage while FaceTiming with friends. However, the creepiest detail is that he states that it was 1 AM Saturday morning and her two friends' funeral was that night. In the short clip, we see the teenage girl staring at the camera. The room is dimly lit by an eerie blue light. Now take a look at what happens next. In the background of the video, a dark figure can be seen running past the girl. According to a comment made by the uploader, she didn't notice it at first, but was terrified after reviewing the footage, believing an intruder was in her room. The uploader thinks that the dark figure is actually the spirit of one of his daughter's deceased friends, returning to let her know that they're okay. Some viewers agree, with one in particular suggesting that they should attempt to make contact with the presence. Another theory is that this entity is an alien or a being from another dimension who somehow crossed over. Others cite the dark colour of the entity as evidence that this was actually a shadow person. Watching the footage, it's easy to understand why both the family and viewers remain cautious. Uploaded to YouTube by Sriram K, the video shows a group of men driving down a dark road in Cought, India. There are no street lights illuminating their way, so we can only see what's lit up by the car's headlights. There, by the side of the road, in what appears to be a makeshift shelter, sits a figure dressed completely in white. For the majority of the footage, the figure remains eerily still, staring at the ground in front of them. The men in the car watch in fear, attempting to determine what the person's doing. They flash their lights on and off, attempting to get their attention, but to no avail. Several seconds pass, then suddenly the person stands up, spooking the men in the car. The video then abruptly ends before we get to find out what happens. Viewers' opinions on this video remain divided, and it's easy to see why. Some believe the video does indeed show a ghost, while others think it's more likely to be a person just wrapped in a white shroud. Either way, it's still an unsettling clip. So what do you think this video's captured? Is it simply just an ordinary person dressed in a white robe hoping to scare some innocent passers-by? Or is it something a little more sinister? Watch the footage again and judge for yourself. On a foggy woodland path in Belfast, Ireland, YouTuber Dave Explores seems to have captured something rather creepy. The footage shows a darkened path in a lush forest at nighttime. The way in front of the explorers is lit up, possibly by a flashlight or even the camera. The air in front of them is filled with fog, making the forest beyond even more difficult to see. The men continue chatting when a subtle flash temporarily brightens the forest.
That is creepy looking, isn't it?
One of the men asks the others if they also saw it.
Can any of you guys see this? And it just seems a big... Oh, and it just seems to have disappeared, guys. Did any of you just see that?
Suddenly, they're startled as a pale, ghost-like shape seems to move across the path just in front of them.
No, you can't. Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guys?
Here it is again in slow motion. While this YouTuber is no stranger to the paranormal, this footage is certainly not without its detractors. Some claim that the strange shape is just a trick of the light as it reflects off the mist.
You can't see nothing with the naked eye.
No, you can't. Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guys?
However, it seems that the majority of those who have commented on the video believe that the shape is indeed something supernatural, with one even noting its similarities to a child running through the fog.
Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guys?
The subtlety of this footage has led many to believe that it is in fact genuine, as hoax videos can often include over-the-top effects.
No, you can't. Whoa,
As always, we'll throw this one out to you, the viewer. Do you think there's something supernatural in this video, or is it just our overactive imaginations? Watch the footage one more time and let us know what you think in the comments section below.
You can't. Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guys?
As we've mentioned previously, tales of a woman in white are told the world over, and sightings of this eerie figure are common. In this video uploaded to YouTube by Devil's Discovery, it seems that this spirit might have been captured on camera yet again, this time in Araku, India. The footage shows two men walking along a set of railroad tracks in the dark, with little more than a flashlight to guide them. They continue chatting back and forth, perhaps in an effort to distract their minds from the situation they find themselves in. For the majority of the footage, nothing of note happens. However, just before the video ends, the pair suddenly spot a chilling figure in the distance. Take a look. The figure is draped in a long white garment and walks slowly across the tracks, appearing to take little notice of the two men. The shaky camera footage makes it difficult to get a clear look at the figure before it disappears into the darkness. The idea of a woman in white haunting a train route certainly isn't unheard of in India. In fact, the Begun-Kodor train station in West Bengal, India, is known for a ghostly woman who walks near the tracks draped in a white sari. It's believed that the woman died on the tracks and now haunts the place where she met her end. Some even blame this spirit for the untimely demise of several railroad workers. Could this eerie figure seen in this video be a similar spirit? Unfortunately, without additional information, the identity of this woman in white will have to remain a mystery, at least for the time being. Before we take a look at some eerie footage taken in a cemetery, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, an absolutely free way to support our channel is to just click that like button. A cemetery such as the one shown in this video from the YouTube channel DM Secret Facts seems like a logical place for a ghostly encounter. It's thought that many spirits linger near their final resting places, so who knows how many ghosts could be haunting your local graveyard. The clip shows a quiet cemetery filled with bright white tombstones. At first, it's unclear why the camera is focused on a large memorial statue some distance away. Then, as the camera quietly rolls, a ghostly shape peers out from behind the statue. We can see only part of the figure, but it seems ethereal and wispy. It moves as though it's hiding from the camera, curiously peeking out to see what's happening. Judging by the footage, it doesn't seem to be malicious, but rather nervous or inquisitive, perhaps alarmed that it's been spotted. Could this really be a ghost wandering the cemetery? Considering how camera shy it appears to be, it seems that we may never be able to confirm exactly what it is. If you want to see some more ghost videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a massive paranormal playlist right there. Now remember to follow us on all our other socials as well. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. There's links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.